Alright, you got John Carter and Kick-Ass versus a Mexican drug cartel. This should be fun. Savages. Savages is a movie that follows Taylor Kitsch and Aaron Johnson, and they play these guys who own a drug business. They sell weed, essentially. Aaron Johnson is essentially a Buddhist in this movie. He just is very peaceful. He goes to Africa and helps kids out. He wants to make the world a better place while he's still in this drug business. Taylor Kitsch plays an ex-Marine in the movie, and what he really does is just goes around and finds people that don't pay them, and he just, attacks them and gets them to pay the money. Oh, and Blake Lively's with both of them, and they both know about that, so that's kind of weird, but you just accept it. So one day, Salma Hayek, who is essentially the leader of the whole cartel, she sends a couple of her guys up there to try and make a business partnership with them. They say no, they kidnap Blake Lively, and now we have this movie. Oh, and John Travolta's in the movie. He's a FBI, CIA type guy. He's helping out Taylor Kitsch and Aaron Johnson, and he's keeping people away from them so that they can have their business open. Going into Savages, I was kind of looking forward to it. The trailer looked pretty cool, but the thing I really was hinging on that made me really, apprehensive was Salma Hayek, 'cause in the trailer, she just didn't look like a villain that could be menacing. In the movie, it worked because she wasn't really the villain, and I'll get to that in a second. First, you got Aaron Johnson in the movie. I thought he was really good. His character was a likable guy. You could see what he was trying to do. He was trying to be a good person throughout. Taylor Kitsch in the movie, he's a really hardened type guy. He's not very open, and I like Taylor Kitsch as an actor, and here I liked him again. I thought this was the best performance he gave all year of the 3 movies he was in. Blake Lively is good in the movie for what she has. Like, after the first maybe 30 minutes, I thought she was fine, because for it felt like a good 30 minutes she was just narrating the movie, and it was kind of annoying, but once that ended, she was fine. And that brings me to Salma Hayek, and she in the movie, she really isn't the main villain, I'm gonna say that. Because yes, she does oversee everything that's going on, but the main villain in the movie to me was Benicio del Toro. He was the complete dirtbag piece of shit in the movie. Right from the start, you see things he does. It's just awful. He's a terrible human being, and he does that really well. He was really good in the movie, as was Salma Hayek. Benicio del Toro, you just want his character to just get shot repeatedly, stabbed, and just destroyed. You want him dead. Now before this, I had never seen an Oliver Stone movie. Yes, that's a lot of movies, but I hadn't seen any of them. So going into this, I really didn't know exactly what to expect from him. His directorial style I like really much from what I could see in this movie. It's very visual, it's visceral, it's really cool to watch. He does the action scenes really well, you could see what's going on. There were a few scenes in the movie that I thought were poorly paced, but besides that, I had a lot of fun with this movie. Also, there's a lot of gore in this movie. I was surprised how much gore there was. Because from the trailer, you could see that there was gonna be some violence in the movie, but there was a lot of brutal gore in this. Like, there was this one scene, I won't spoil it, but it involved an eye, and it was whipping. I have a problem with eyes and gore. Nothing else. I can handle all gore except for eyes. It creeped me out. It was just disgusting. So I'll give him credit for creeping me out. Alright, I need to talk about the ending, because the ending in the movie, it's just, it did something that I need to talk about. So if you don't want to know what happens at the end, click to this point in the video. If you've seen the movie, keep going, or if you just don't care, keep going. Alright, so I'll give a brief description of what happens at the end. At the end, Taylor Kitsch and Aaron Johnson, they come in, they kidnap Salma Hayek's daughter, and they're going to have a, standoff. They're going to give Salma Hayek her daughter back, and then they're going to get Blake Lively back. And what goes down, it's a bloody, gory shootout. And how it ends, Benicio del Toro dies, Salma Hayek dies, her daughter runs away. Then Aaron Johnson gets shot in the neck, and then they fall on the ground. They're all together on the ground, all 3 of them, Taylor Kitsch, Aaron Johnson, and Blake Lively. And then Taylor Kitsch just, injects them all with, poison, I guess. And it turns into, Romeo and Juliet, where they all die together. That's what I thought, Romeo and Juliet, for some reason. It was just, suicide together. And, when I was thinking about it in the theater, I was like, what the fuck? I can't understand that. And then it rewinds. Blake Lively starts voicing over again, saying, oh yeah, that's not what happened. That's what I thought and hoped would have happened for some odd reason. And what actually happened was John Travolta just came in, stopped everyone. There's no bloody shootout. It's just a peaceful, tame ending. Now what pissed me off about that is if they stayed with that Romeo and Juliet type thing, I would have really enjoyed it, because I thought that was a really, I guess, ballsy ending. It was different from what you see nowadays. And then they go to the safe, happy ending. I don't know why you had to do that, but that's what really brought the movie down a rating for me. That was the real main problem I had. I was really enjoying it up until then. I'm going to give Savages a large popcorn. It's still worth your time in spite of that ending. I suggest you go check it out if you've seen everything else. If not, go see The Avengers. That's probably still in theaters too. Go see Spider-Man. So what do you guys think of Savages? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What's your favorite Oliver Stone movie? What Oliver Stone movie should I watch first, based on how much you people know me? Write your beautiful comments down there and tell me what you think. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button up there, because if you don't, I'll have to kill you.